Hi everyone, welcome to Straight from the Divine Tarot. We're Thursday, November 13th, 2025, and we're here to do a general collective reading. As you know, it's a timeless read. I don't use signs. I don't use the genders. It's all energy anyway. So you're free to switch the genders and the roles if you need to. Remember, this is not a personalized reading, okay? There's thousands of people here. Just take what applies, toss the rest, and don't try to make things fit if it doesn't. It's not advisable. Thank you for being here. I'm truly grateful to each and every one of you. You guys are the best. I love you. Thank you. Let's see where we're going to go with this. This candle is lit. It just doesn't look like it. I don't know. Spirit guides. Okay, so we have discontent and boredom for. Somebody's feeling sorry for themselves. Pity party. Moping. Pouting. Grieving, regretting. They could be missing you. This could be you or someone else. Place yourself where you fit, okay? And don't take offense. If I trigger you in any way, it's not intentional. It just simply means that wherever you're triggered, that is the place where you need to do more healing. I have nothing to do with it. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to out you. I'm just reading the cards, okay? So it is what it is. You could be a father, a boss, or a leader, or divine masculine energy. There's obstacles and challenges here. Could be in a relationship, an agreement of some sort of contract. Could be dealing with institutions as well, or a higher level soulmate connection. I don't know why I say that. It could be a marriage. You could be spiritually high ranking. This could be the divine stepping in. You can't go any further. Hope in reverse. So somebody's losing hope. This is not ideal. This is not wish fulfillment. Somebody has no faith or losing faith. It could be in their south node, no spiritual protection. No hope in hell, I just heard. There's a lot of emotional loss. What the heck is going on here? I don't know. Help me understand where we're going with this, please, Spirit. Okay. Rainbow colors down here. I don't know what that means. If it means anything to you. Somebody could be far from home. Disconnected. I just heard discontent and bored. Where are we going with this, please? Possibilities. Free-spirited adventure and risks. So somebody's not proud of themselves. It kind of looks like shame. Somebody's trying to shame you. If you're into same sex, maybe somebody's trying to shame you. Somebody back home. Parents, grandparents, family. I don't know what this is. You got to lead your own life, okay? Free-spirited, adventure, risk. So somebody's feeling ashamed of themselves. They're not looking too happy. They could be grieving, regretting, whoever this is, okay? Missing you. Thought something was going to be adventurous and it turned out not so great. Somebody's feeling bitter. Resentment, anger, hurtful words. Okay, so somebody's holding on to some sort of hurtful words, whether you spoke them or they did. It could be you holding on to it. It could be somebody else. I don't know. It's weird. This is a burr. You know, you walk through the forest and these burrs stick to your pant legs, you know? Somebody clings on to something. They use it for ammo in discussions later on. Somebody's lucky here. Is that a beetle or is that a ladybug? No, it's some sort of beetle. I think somebody holds on to these things forever and they use it against people. You said this back in 69. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Something's broken. Feel broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. Somebody could have had some really hurtful words. Somebody could have said something to you and there's no going back. They can't take back words. You can't. You know how they say sticks and stones may hurt my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's not true. Because, you know, if you grew up in a dysfunctional home and you had a parent that was always hard on you, you hear that voice in your head into adulthood. And you have to work really hard in therapy to get rid of that voice, okay? So that's not true. Words do hurt. They cause a lot of pain. Apprehensive, afraid, and cautious. So they caused you a lot of pain and they know it. Somebody's very vain, I heard. And they're afraid that they're never going to be able to come back to you, whatever kind of relationship this is, friend, family, love, and or business, they've turned their backs on you. They were led astray. So they allowed others to lead them, to dictate. They thought it was fun, free-spirited, adventure, took a risk, chasing pursuit, toxicity, and resilience. So they were chasing something that wasn't meant for them. And they got devoured. Look at that. It was a trap. Wow. Or they were trying to trap you into something. You were resilient here. Something's very toxic. Or they're trying to pursue, make it sound like you were toxic, something like that. You put up some boundaries. No. No is a complete sentence. You do not have to explain yourself, okay? Drawing the line, enough is enough. You put up boundaries. So somebody's thinking they're missing you. I knew, I felt it. They're craving, desiring, they're missing you. Or they thought that, oh, if they cut you off, you'd miss them. I don't know. I don't think so. I think you're done. I'm really picking up done. Had enough of your bullcrap. Eesh. Doesn't sound like it's a very loving relationship. And remember, this could be any kind. This could be you that's done or somebody else, but you place yourself where you fit here. So we have bored and discontent for, so they did something out of boredom. Possibilities, free-spirited adventure and risks. Wow. Something's happening today here. Good vibes now in the moment. So they might be thinking about contacting you. They're missing you, maybe. Could be somebody's birthday. Is that birthday cake? Doesn't have to be. Someone's puzzled here. Somebody's birthday today. They're going back. They're going down memory lane. They're feeling kind of bitter here. They did something, a contract, a relationship. They're feeling bitter. So there's confused, perplexed, and conflicted. Someone's feeling very conflicted. They wanted to establish themselves off of you, settled, secure, and wealthy. So somebody made some money off of you. Do it have something to do with a baby? I don't know. Antisocial. In your feelings, silent treatment left out. So somebody's in their feelings, you or them. They're exhausted, living out of a suitcase here, burnt out, burdened, and empty. Something stagnant. It's not moving. Okay, stuck, dead end, frozen. You could have frozen them out of your life, or they're trying to freeze you out. Something to do with a freezer spell. It's backed up onto them. I don't know how they work, but yeah, it's a dead end. They thought they were going to strike gold. I just heard struck. They're feeling hopeless now. Lost, depression, and self-delete. They wanted you to do this. Maybe there's life insurance involved. Maybe they're setting you, I don't know. Somebody's going to get caught up here. Something's happening today. Something to do with their birthday, your birthday. They're supposed to make an X amount of dollars off of something here. Could be a birth of a child today. Something's not working out. Somebody's laughing here. Your happiness, joy, and healing. Divine masculine energy. Could be a father figure. Could be male or female in the divine masculine energy. It's a go-getter. It's somebody that has authority, spiritual or otherwise, and a lot of power. They make the right decisions for everybody involved. Authority, discipline, and father figure. Someone's suffering in silence. Unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. They're feeling trapped, stuck, no options, unforgiveness. So I did a read earlier. A baby trap. That's what it kind of sounds like, but there's more involved. It kind of came out in the second read, more was involved. And I just went, oh no, I can't post that one. So I did this one as the second, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll do an extended for the members and see if there's more to be. There's a lot involved. Somebody's that got themselves involved with the organized crime. They set people up. There's extortion underway here. Bored and dissatisfied possibilities in today. There's a fighting. Somebody's having a fight here. Trust issues, one-sided, detached. Somebody's detached. Somebody wanted to make it rain here, okay? Manifesting abundance, legal matters in your favor, unexpected money, promotion, entrepreneur. Somebody's puzzled about this money. There's unknown callers. You might be getting a lot of those lately. Stalking, hanging up unknown numbers. That could be somebody you had an affair with or somebody had an affair on you with. Yeah, distractions. Temptation, always busy, kept you waiting. Now you're finding out why, because somebody got somebody pregnant or they got pregnant by somebody else. There's a lot of controversy, drama, scandals, truth coming out now. They want to reconcile with you. Harmony, resolving issues, getting back together. It doesn't pay to play, though, does it? I don't know. It's going all over the place. Somebody likes to play games. Yeah, it's a liar. Throwing rocks, hiding hands, no communication, bad news. They feel entitled. Not your child, maybe. Living outside validation. I'm bored. Dance for me, monkey, dance. Someone likes to play games with people's lives, and they get a good kick out of it. Yeah. So you're going to win some sort of money here. You might have to take this person to court. They're blocked. A sudden departure, sudden arrival. Somebody doesn't know what to do. They're scared. They're sick. This is a scandal. They can't move on. They have no contingency plans. Their plans fell through. I know. Where are we going with this, please, Spirit? Thank you. Papa. This could be you or someone else. Male or female, if it's a divine feminine, divine masculine energy. Somebody's taking action. This is somebody with authority. It could be a father figure here. The Emperor. You're established. You're not a fool. Okay? You know what's going on. You could be counting the months here, because this is zodiac, right? It's horoscope wheel. You could be counting the months and something's not adding up. You're going to give somebody their walking papers. I just heard that. Place yourself where it belongs, okay? Yep, the world's in reverse here. Damn. Somebody kept doing something over and over again. They don't want things to end. They don't want to learn a lesson. This is unfinished business. It's a clap back here. Somebody's world is upside down. Somebody's moving on. Could be traveling, moving. Something to do with a car. They have to return a car. Somebody wants to return, start coming back towards you. Could be traveling here. This is overcoming, though. This is awareness, radical acceptance. Taking accountability, bringing back balance to a situation. You're moving forward, whatever this is. There's movement here. Leaving someone behind, universally driven. This is victory here. Overcoming. These Sphinx typically are stationary, right? They're very, but these ones are moving. So you're on the move. Somebody's on the move. They want to return. Yeah, you're on the move. You're leaving. Single. Abundant, independent, self-sufficient, stable, and secure. You could be an entrepreneur, business owner. Celibate and chase. I don't know. Somebody's getting around. They claim they were celibate and chase. Or somebody's now single. You're moving on. You want your independence. This is the... somebody's scared here. Lost control. It's humbling here. They have no integrity, loyalty, or honesty. They can't control you. This is a scam. Somebody's trying to scam you. Having casual hookups all over the place. Somebody's scared. You got to find out that somebody had casual hookups. Somebody was wearing a mask, very insincere. Love bomber. They didn't want to let go. It didn't serve. They didn't foresee this. If it's somebody that was non-committal, they just didn't want to be alone. They just wanted you sitting on a shelf, being ready for them. Be available to me. Somebody's not going anywhere. They can't go anywhere. They can't travel. Ships aren't coming in. They didn't foresee this. Plans are falling through. They're not prepared. Yeah, somebody has to take accountability for something. Something they wanted payment or something. They didn't expect you to have a backbone, to be courageous, to be resilient, to be dependable and honest, to see through them, committed to whatever this is. And now they're somebody's unfaithful. Now it's in the reverse. There we go. Third party situations. They want to reconcile with you, but this is somebody that's non-committal. And somebody's a hoe bag. Playing around with hoe bags right here. Somebody wants power and control. They're very domineering. They're a bully. Jealous. Hateful. It could be a hater. Could be doing magic with their friends. There's a lot of people talking here. Someone was juggling, playing games. Could be same sex. It doesn't have to be. Or there's some promises that were made and somebody's not keeping their promises. Somebody's bragging and showing off here. Somebody could be very famous, a celebrity out in the open here. This is victory, success, reward, recognition, or they said something about you on public record, that you cheated on them. I don't know what this is. This is a tower moment. This is going to happen. This could be a shock. So there's a shock. Seen through the illusions. All that glitters is not gold. It's all illusions here. Somebody's running out of options. They don't have a choice. Someone's in denial here. They're going to be denied. They're acting like a victim. They don't see what's happening here. There's mental conflict. There's a stalemate. You block them off. They're blocking their own wish fulfillment here. They're in denial. Somebody's it almost came out of my mouth. Narcissist. Doesn't have to be. I don't see it here. You blocked them. Somebody's a glutton. Wish fulfillment. They want to come back towards you. So there's a period of stagnation. Somebody could be traveling here. They want to come meet you in calm waters. Somebody at a distance. You blocked somebody's, I don't know, this is false contracts here. Lovers in reverse. This is very chaotic. It's very karmic. Lessons. This is meant to teach you a lesson so you can elevate. Yeah, this is very karmic. Poor decisions here is all one-sided. Somebody's being haunted here. They wanted you to compete and compare. Okay, there's a lot of fighting, conflict, competition, jealousy, strife, drama. There's a bunch of people involved. I don't know, there's a lot. It's a one-sided deal. Now everybody's fighting. Could be a lot of people involved in this. Ew. Okay. Spirit. This is gross, but okay. This could be a polyamorous situation. Open relationship. I don't know. I don't get it, but you know, I'm not judging. If you're happy, you're consenting adults, then you do what you must. But there's obviously some sort of fraud involved here. Okay. Spirit was just saying, why am I picking up? There's 5 here, but there could be 7 people sleeping with one another in one way or another, exchanging juices. That's what they said to me. That's disgusting. Wow. This is very chaotic and a karmic situation. Okay. Yeah, this is taking advantage of people. 4 cups in reverse. Somebody thinks they still have an opportunity with you after all of this bullshit. You know your value and your worth. This was unbalanced. This was not right. Could be criminal. You're speaking your truth. You might have to get a lawyer. This could be a doctor. This could be anybody. You, a speaker, male or female, place the genders where it belongs. But you're too astute, too discerning, intelligent, wise, and intuitive. You spoke your truth. You set them right. Okay, this could be somebody going to see if they're their father. They're not the father. You need a lawyer. Or this is corruption. Somebody wanted power and control over you. Somebody was in their ego, bending to public pressure. They had an image to uphold. But speaking some truths here, setting boundaries. Somebody could be involved in corruption. You're not even attracted to this person. They have an STD. Now you're getting news that maybe your junk doesn't work. Maybe you're not the father. Maybe you have no viable sperm. I don't know. Somebody's lying. Somebody's lying here. Playing around. I don't know. It's going all over the place. The energy is really... Somebody's a poser, a player here. Somebody's angry. They have a hot head. They're very... they don't do the right things. They have no morals, ethics, or honor. Maybe you're dealing with warlocks or some sort of... Somebody with no authority. Got your authority, your rights taken away. Wish fulfillment. Somebody's praying here. Somebody's egotistical, combative. They're a coward. a follower, not a leader. They want to. They're praying that they come back. That you'll come back. They can come back in from out of the cold. This is financial ruin, spiritual jail. Truth and clarity. So they're hoping that once this truth comes out, they can come back from out of the cold, back to their happy place. They were reckless, careless, and foolish. They took unnecessary risks. They played you for a fool. Maybe thought that you were naive and gullible. You're not. You're being exposed. They have been exposed. This is the truth and clarity right here, okay? You're happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is trust. They're hoping you'll be able to trust them again. Nah. I don't know. It's up to you. Something to do with paternity. Divorce or separation. This is truth and clarity. They've been exposed. Okay. Could be a warlock. Who knows? But this is divorce or separation. It could be criminal factions involved here. Bad counsel. Broken contracts. Somebody doesn't like traditional relationships. They're into non-conventional, unorthodox relationships. Yeah. So this is a polyamorous thing or something. They just wanted that place stability. They wanted a place to lay down, have a home. Somebody's a narcissist, sociopath, or psychopath. They're a pathological liar. They use and abuse. They lie. They don't have any authority to speak for you or take any action for you. This is somebody that's very abusive, potentially. They're self-serving. It's only them, okay? They watch out for themselves, nobody else. They could be very abusive, okay? There's proof and evidence that somebody lied, or they're abusive, or they shouldn't be around children, I heard. Something to do with an investment. They wanted to elevate in life off of you. They're counting your money, harvesting from you. They lied about an investment, your home, property, stuck you with the bill, a baby, I don't know. It's a liar. They could be saying that, I don't know, if you don't marry me and come towards me, they're threatening to say that you hit them, that you're abusive towards them. I don't know. Something stupid. People take the piss here. Okay, this is a backfire. There's been no communication. They can't move forward with something. This is bad news. Yeah, they're in hot water. They can't move on. They can't escape. Somebody's blocking somebody from moving on. Somebody's reckless, careless, and foolish. They took unnecessary risks. They think you're naive and gullible because you're sweet and kind, a sweetheart. They think that your kindness is weakness, gullibility, naivety. You're not naive. You're not gullible. You're sweet. You're kind, male or female. Somebody can't move on. They can't escape something. Or they don't want you moving on. Somebody lied. There's been no truth or clarity here. No communication. They don't want you having any beginning. They don't want you they can't cut you out of something. I don't know what this is. You're sleeping nicely at night. Somebody's contemplating, praying, strategizing. They've been sitting on the truth for a long time. It's heartbreaking. Somebody could be surfing, couch surfing, cooling their jets elsewhere. They're heartbroken, or you were heartbroken. They know they broke your heart. They were paid or paying other people. You were very generous with this person. These hands were, they lied. They felt entitled. So they got paid to lie about you. So that you were a gold digger and a clout chaser, unstable, greedy and selfish, lazy, not to be trusted, unfaithful. You don't know your value and your worth. This is somebody from your past. It could be a family member. They could have said you were a bad parent, a bad mother. Not very nurturing and kind and sweet. People see that you're innocent now. Somebody was making babies for money. This is greed, okay? This is throwing rocks, hiding hands. This is bad news. Yeah, they want the the treasure chest here. 2 rats in this chest. It could be a family making allegations, accusations, attacking you they didn't protect or defend you. You're not fighting. They can't fight this, okay? This could be a large amount of money, generational wealth, a legacy. What's their legacy? Spreading their legs or sticking it to people? Long-term stability. They want to reconcile with you. They want long-term stability. Yeah, this conscious awareness, you got to take some action here. Okay? You're not coming. They want you to come back. Somebody wants to come back. They have to cut their losses as a losing proposition. Taking action. You know they want you to come back. They want to apologize. Come back to a child that's yours. Not yours. I don't know. Somebody's playing games. It's going to be an apology, but remember there's a fish in that cup. Usually there's a fish, not in this cup though. I'm looking at the seahorses. You could be a single father, or you're planning to be a single father. Maybe you're planning to fight this person in a court of law. You want to fucking play games now? Huh? You want to set me up? Look at me, looking at me as if I'm a fucking wallet or a bank account or an ATM? Yeah, okay. I'm coming back for this child. Let's see what you have in court. Yeah, now they're grieving and regretting here, what they've done. Now, secrets are coming out. They were talking shit. Unwise counsel. Lack of awareness. Didn't see this coming, right? This is somebody that's a hoe bag. Yeah, not a good mom. You've been able to prove this, or you will be. Okay, this is somebody that's really greedy and selfish and jealous and wanting power and control over you. They're trying to take your voice away, or they've been disempowered. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of lies and illusions and secrecy going on here. Now they're stuck. Now they're stuck. They wanted to keep you stuck and going to court back and forth, milk you for all you're worth. Yeah, this is happening quickly here. You're protected here. Judgment. Judgment went in your favor. Congratulations. It's going to be a quick decision. If it's a judge making this decision, somebody was lying, cheating, and or stealing. They felt entitled. This is somebody that's lazy. Okay, they want what you have, but they don't want to work for it. Could be some sort of fraud or something like that going on. Gathering some information for a child here. Pay for a child. Somebody has addictions. They want you to pay for it. Wow. This is very toxic and karmic. They wanted to bind you through a child to them, obviously. Yep. You're not going to be obligated to anymore, okay? You got to drop this. They're going to have to drop this or let this go. You're unburdened. 10-10. Oh, boy. You know they were trying to betray you. You're using mental magic against you. This is a harsh and painful end for this person because you played. It's not that you were playing games, but you thought, okay, fine. If this is my child, I want to raise my child. You're not going to be in the picture. I'm not going to be paying for your fucking addictions. I'm not going to be paying for your lifestyle so you can sit on your fucking ass and do jack shit and ruin this child's life. You're stepping up to the plate. 10-10-10. They try to scapegoat you. You're not going to be a family with this person. They broke up your family maybe, you got to play. If you did sleep with this person, you got a role to play. But you're not going to be a family with this person. They might be going to jail. They wanted you stuck, unhappy. You overcame, persevere, putting up boundaries here. Congratulations, standing up for you're standing up for yourself, okay? You're protecting yourself. You have the advantage. You're not going to cooperate with this person. They're not going to build off of you. Okay, this is a false contract of some sort. Any third-party situation, collaboration. They're worried they can't eat or sleep. That you're letting them go. They're insecure, unstable. They have no protection. They're not going to get the bag off of you. This is a gold digger and a cloud chaser. This is change, okay? This is change. So you had to let go of... This is fated. They wanted to build their new destiny off of you. Exchanging your destiny. Yeah, this is a partnership. They wanted this partnership. So you're in your emotions. Maybe you did cheat. I'm not saying anything. I'm not judging you. It's not the way to go. Somebody's in their emotions, though. You were dishonest. This is somebody... They're crying. Somebody was superficial, shallow, and selfish. Crying for a mother. They're crying. They thought they'd get this relationship. Instead, they're losing their... They're disloyal. They're losing their place as a mother. This is embarrassing and disgraceful. You're letting them go. Somebody was under investigation here. Okay. Wow. Delayed communication from afar. Somebody learned something. Somebody got curious and looked into it. Something. They found out this person was a snake. And they were looking for a daddy figure. There we go. So you made your decision. They were moving in on you. This was all gold diggers. This is all materialistic. You made your decision here. They kept doing something over and over again. This is a permanent, profound ending. They can't take you out. Somebody was working you. They want to reconcile. You're going to be working. You mastered your emotions. They want to reconcile with you. They want a life of luxury off of you, that's for sure. So you found a way. By mastering your emotions, you knew this person was a rat. They were working you. So you had to moderate. Maybe you once at one time had a hot temper. You had to moderate your temper. Master your emotions. So you can think straight, take care of this. You alchemized, you transmuted this. Fair and square. There you go. Yep, they wanted to steal money from you. You're not going to be paying this. This is missed opportunity for them. Maybe it's not your baby. You have a new life. They wanted to you're not going to pay them a dime. You'll be taking action against these people or this person. Or they could be threatening you. If they don't they might be saying if you don't balance this out with them, don't pay them money, they're going to take action against you. You're going, yeah, go ahead. I'll see you in court. So you're reacting, or how you're taking care of this is not what they expected. Okay? There's much more to this. I keep getting interference with other energies here. There's much more involved. I'm going to stick to the basic right now because there's just too much, okay? So somebody's bored and discontent here, feeling sorry for themselves. So you've been rejected. Somebody's rejecting. They're feeling sorry for themselves. They were almost there. Land of milk and honey. Playing somebody, right? Wanting a daddy figure in their life. But, obstacles and challenges for this relationship. Or they caused obstacles in the relationship. Listen, if you cheated on your partner with this person who tried to use you and you lost your partner, I can see why you're feeling bad, okay? But this is a lesson learned. We have to stop cheating on our partners. If you don't want to be with somebody, if you're no longer attracted to them, tell them, I don't want this relationship anymore. And move on. Stop cheating, okay? The possibilities were endless for this person. I could have had it all. So free spirit, adventure, and risks. Somebody's very bitter now because it's not working out to their advantage. Resentment, anger, and hurtful words. What's happening today? There's a fight that took place. Maybe at a birthday party. I don't know. Good vibes now in the moment. Somebody's puzzled. Somebody's going the other way. I don't know. Someone's going against the grain. Confused, perplexed, conflicted. So something's not working out to their advantage. You're not going the way they want you to go. They probably thought, I can work people. I work people. I do it so well. No, you're not doing what they want you to do. Fighting here. Trust issues, one-sided, detached. You detach. You're going the other way. I'll see you in court. Okay? Okay? Or maybe you're going to see them in court and take this child away from them. And if it is your child, right? Making it rain. They wanted you to make it rain. Manifesting abundance, legal matters in your favor. What I tell you, unexpected money, entrepreneur. You could be a business owner or an entrepreneur, but they were expecting some unexpected money just to sleep with you, you know? And you're like, nah, I'm going to teach you a lesson. If you have the money and you want children and you love children, you don't want to see your child go down this same route as mommy or daddy. It goes both ways, all right? Floor them. They think that you're just going to pay out some money and just, they could raise this child on their own as they want, and you're going to keep paying. No. If I have to pay, I'd rather raise that child myself with good morals. Checkmate, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations. If somebody was thinking they're going to make lots of money off of you, they were fucking wrong. Congratulations. Maybe the child is born today. It's the child's birthday today. I don't know. I'm looking. Today something's happening here. How are we going? How are we ending this for the collective, please? Congratulations. You're flooring them, whatever this is. 12. Yep, they're stuck. They wanted you stuck. Sacrificing. They're trying to stall something. They wanted to get their tentacles around you, right? Around this child. Using this child. Many attachments to this child. Maybe there's more than one father figure, supposedly. No illumination. 32, a marriage, commitment. Yeah, this is their way in. There you go, the tentacles. Yeah, that's mine. The one that makes the most money. Get under my skirt. So I can say that you're the daddy. Yeah, they're getting karma. They want you to come back into another toxic cycle with them? No, I don't think so. Not going anywhere. Out of control. Don't want to take accountability. Bye. I have no patience for people that play, especially with children's lives like this and other innocent people's lives, child or no. Hello. Hello is the first step toward understanding. It declares your good intentions and your harmlessness. When something unexpected comes into your life, say hello. If you open a new door and you're surprised by what you find on the other side, say hello. Don't be suspicious or refuse an opportunity to expand your circle of friends. Don't shut out new experiences simply because they are new. Remember this, as it will come in very handy very soon. So in the light aspect, the wonderful world of diversity is opening up to you. So maybe you're going to be a father, a single father. Open your heart up. The possibilities are endless. I'm telling you, it's one of the hardest jobs I've ever done in my life. And I've had many jobs, okay? Being a mother, a single mother. It was so rewarding at the end of the day, though. I have so many good memories. That's going to sustain me to the end of my days. I mean, especially if you have a boy. As a mother, they tend to go off. You know, they get married. They go to usually like Christmas and stuff like that. Once they're married and have kids, it's usually the mother's side of the family. If you're lucky, you can participate as well. But, you know, it's not as close. It's like a father and daughter as well. Once the daughter moves out, you know, the father feels kind of somehow, some strange way. I know it's difficult to let go, but it's worth it. Trust and believe when I say it's worth it. You can do this, by the way. It's going to look different. Your life's going to look different, but it's going to be worth it. So wish. The universe is conspiring in your favor now, and it's time to make a wish, a big wish. If there's something you want that you haven't let yourself believe in, go ahead and believe. Belief is what turns wishes into reality, but do be careful what you wish for. Oh, you made a wish maybe on a birthday. Or it doesn't have to be a birthday, but your wish is coming true today maybe. I don't know. Belief is what turns wishes into reality, but do be careful what you wish for. Be specific. Don't ask for true love if your environment can't sustain it. Don't ask for a happy ending if you aren't prepared to compromise. Like this person wanted to get pregnant to hold on to you. Do you understand? To have a paycheck. They weren't prepared for the end result though, right? The process of making your wish will clarify what needs to change in your life to make room for it. And then poof, your wish will come true. You do get more than one wish, but use them wisely. Listen, if you're going against the grain, then yeah, your wishes aren't going to come true. Oh, that's what it was, going against the grain. I saw that earlier, right here. Maybe your whole life you're going against the grain, but you're going against the grain in terms of what this person is expecting you to do. I think you're going to say, give me that child. I'll raise that child myself. Thank you. What? Or you want 50-50 and they're going to have to pay for their fair share. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to work out to their advantage. I think judges are also aware of it too. I think judges are sick of the scams. Okay, it scams both ways. Okay, a lot of, like for me, I was a single mom and my ex never wanted to pay, and he made sure he didn't. It goes both ways. Take it for whatever that is. Advice. Advice is coming to you that will significantly change your perception of the situation. This information may come from an unusual and unexpected source. Maybe it's coming from me. I don't know. You may be inclined towards skepticism, but please keep an open mind. Be respectful of any efforts taken on your behalf. In particular, welcome valuable input from elders who have a good sense of perspective. There's no indication of urgency or danger, but there are things you need to think about and things you need to change. And the dark aspect, consider this your wake-up call. Oh boy, this is a wake-up call. You could do it though. What's the alternative? You don't have to. I mean, you could just keep things status quo and just cut a check every month and that'll be it, right? Everybody's story is different. Preferences are different. I don't know. For me, if there's a child out there that belongs to me, you better believe I'm going to do what I can to keep that child in my life. I could understand my ex where he couldn't call. And does he need anything? Does he need diapers? Is there anything that I can help with? You know what I'm saying? He drove, I didn't. So I could understand why he wasn't that curious or wanting to speak to him at least to say goodnight before bed. You never did those things. Never. I'd be so like, where's my kid? I want to talk to him. I want to say goodbye. You know what I mean? Good night. I miss him so very much. Does he need anything? Okay, I know it's not my visitation time. I won't show myself. But here's a box of diapers, and here's some milk, and here's a little gift that I picked up. You don't have to say it's from me. Just give it to him. You know what I mean? That's love. You know, oh, he's having a concert at school. I want to be there. Not once did my ex-husband come to his concerts at school. Not once. Not once did he go to teacher meetings. You know what I mean? Not once did he ask how he was doing in school. Not once. It is what it is. It's sickening, really. How are we ending this with a collective, please? They wanted you to carry them. Unbelievable. It's over. It's the end, my friend. The end of life as you know it, because you're starting a new life now, but it's the end of this person's, yeah. It's a soulmate reunion. It's over. See, this person's running. Like, they want you back. So that's the end of their shenanigans, trying to get you back. You have to cover out because they're not clothed. Yeah, you're using your wisdom here. That's over. The end. That means an unalive, right? Are you crazy? I'm not going back there. You're using your higher wisdom right now. What's going to carry you through? This person isn't. You're not carrying this person through. Children are a factor. There we go. I can't make this up. We're going to leave it there. So, let this be a lesson. Oh, yeah, this is they wanted wedding vows out of you. Older man, you could be them, or somebody, Capricorn, doesn't want responsibility. Somebody doesn't want response. It's time to move on. It's like you go different ways. Anyhow, what I'm picking up is you made a boo-boo. You should have protected yourself. We're all adults here, okay? This is, we've all learned in class, health class, how to protect ourselves. Let's hope. Let's hope your parents taught you as well. Gave you that talk. Birds and the bees. There's no excuse. Protect yourselves, okay? I don't care if somebody's going, I can't feel it. It's not the same. Oh, too bad. Then, you know what? Don't give them anything. They want to compromise you, leave you with a baby, and or want a paycheck out of you every month. You got to really think. Or it could be an STD as well. Think about things, okay? When one door closes, another one opens. So they have somebody on rotation. Wow. That they can blame, that they can use and play with. I don't know. I don't know about you. Wow. This is a big lesson. But in the end, you have a child. It's a beautiful thing. Don't squander this opportunity. It's going to be hard. Granted, I'm not lying to you. It's going to be fucking hard. But you can do this. And you're giving it to that person who's trying to use you, get a paycheck out of you. You know what I'm saying? You can do this. At least 50-50, and you don't owe them a penny. You don't owe them anything because they have to pay their own way. You might want to consider it. And don't do it just to get back at this person. Do it because you really want to do it, right? If you don't want this child in your life, if you don't want to be a provider, a parent, I can't tell you what to do, but you have to step up to the plate one way or the other. Congratulations. I love you. Until next time. Take care.